Welcome to a Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft here. So it looks like we opened a very good rare here. Let's see if I can highlight it. 1 blue-white for a 2/2 flying war 2. That's fine. But you can pay 3 mana to blink another target creature or artifact. And there are a lot of cards that do stuff when they enter the battlefield. There's a 2 mana 1/2 that puts a counter. There are cards that make map tokens. There are artifacts that deals damage to tapped creatures. I've also been liking blue-white. Oftentimes is a good artifact deck. This isn't an artifact by itself, but it powers up all your artifact synergies. If we're lucky, we're gonna wheel Petrify. Maybe Archeologos is fine too. And also another good card that's good to blink. But I'm gonna start with a blue-white card. And creature type is Spirit, which is important because here we have a Staunch Crewmate, a card I've been very impressed with. Also good in blue-white because you have a lot of artifacts. And you can also find pirates and some of the best cards. So I actually think it's better than Charter Course because it's a card advantage card that puts you on the board. It's less reliable than Charter Course, but also you don't need to attack. So this is a much better turn 2 play than Charter Course, unless you got a 1-drop, of course. Another card that's not an artifact, but I think that's fine. And it's also a great card to blink if you got the mana. Here we have a free 1 for 2 that you can sack an artifact, make it indestructible. This one has no synergy with the cards I'm having, so I'm looking kind of elsewhere here. We have a Pirate Hat, a card that can both go on the Staunch Crewmate and can equip it. There's the 4/4/4/5 that gets something back. There's the Self-Reflection, a card I like if you got a lot of self-mill, but not so good here. It's just too expensive to pay 6 mana. The Sift I've also not been so impressed with. And this card is good, but it doesn't really have any synergies in my deck. Except being a good turn to play. I think I'm gonna take the Archaeologist. I think that the Pirate Hat is kind of weak anyway, and the Archaeologist has more synergy with what I'm doing here. Helping Hand, fine. You can like rebate a Bulo. There's this card. There's the 1/2 that explores, and there's the free one that can rescue something. Actually, if you got this one going with a Bulo, you can sort of have an infinite loop in some sense. So it's between the pup and a good 2 mana explorer card. And I'm not really sure which one to take. They're both very good. This one isn't uncommon, but I think that the River Herscat is just a better card. I just like having a 2-drop, and it also works with all my cards. So here it's between Council of Echoes, Flying Descend 4, which is going to happen some amount of the time, or the Cloud Guard, which is a 3/2 that makes a 1/1 when it comes into play. They're both pretty good, but I think I may just take the cheaper card here, just because I may have a hard time getting to Descend 4 in this deck. If I were like a blue-black Descend deck, I would take the 6-drop, but cheaper is good. Of course, both are good with Abulo, but the other one less so. Alright, there is the Landmark, an artifact that scries 2 and becomes a 1/4 flyer. It's fine. This card that's good if you're going wide, but doesn't really have that much synergy. I like to pick up like one of these lands. There's the hat again. May just take the land here just to have one. I don't think that 1-drop is particularly good. So right now I'm a little low on the artifact count, but I could change that pretty easily by picking them a little bit higher. We're still in the first pack. Here's an artifact, but it's kind of a weak one. This is a good card, I think, in blue-red, but I would have to go into another color. I might just take these 2 on to have an artifact, and also it makes sure I hit my land drop. It's not a great card, and I would prefer not to play it, but if I have to play it, it's not a disaster. Okay, Don't really want another land. Another archaeologist is getting a bit too excessive, especially since I don't have any artifact to get. I might just take a pirate hat now, though. Do we have one pirate? Yeah. Yeah, it looks like this deck might be open because I like this card. It's a 3 mana that makes an artifact a 5/4, so it's very good with like the Cloud Guard. And then when it dies, you get to discover 3. Don't mind that. And here, these are basically all bad. Take the but just in case. Blue looks open here. So it's can take Sift or take this self-reflection. It does work with Explore. And sure. Yeah, this pack has not gone that great, honestly. It started off with a good rare, but then I haven't really seen that much to go with it. Mostly the Cloud Guard, I think. And the Archaeologist, although right now I would basically only get a Scry 3. But we have 2 more packs to salvage this, and it looks like blue is open anyway. So that's a good sign. Alright, take the blue card, which could end up seeing play because it's an artifact and it puts a card in my graveyard, so I could maybe get the self-reflection. Ooh, this Wield. I mean, it's not like it's impossible for me to get 4 permanent. I'll take the landmark. So yeah, blue looks very open. That's the good news. Bad news is that I have a lot of questionable filler cards, but we could get there. This one is, I think, bad, even though it is an artifact. Ooh, we got a good artifact here. It's a 4 mana 4 for War 2. That's okay. It also doubles up triggered abilities. That's not a huge deal, but it is bonus because it is a 4/4 artifact. I'm easily going to take that. Does mean that I get double trigger of Human Artificer Scout, human. So I could make like a human. It also gives you a double trigger of this if you choose Golem, I think. Yeah, so if I have Zoidic Glyph in play, choose Golem, I do get to double discard. I can also get double Explore. Yeah, it does actually a lot. There are some cards I could wheel. I would be very happy with the River Herald Scout or another Cloud Guard, but this rare is good. This is a card that I don't even think is that good, so I'm not too sad about it. This is sort of like a fake build run for artifacts. It is a pirate though, and it does defend pretty well. So it's either that or the Miner's Guidewing, which is fine. There's also the Sift. I think I'm gonna take the 1-drop here. It does not create an artifact, but it could be okay. Ooh, we got a good card here. It's a 3/2 flash that can stifle something. And as long as this is in play, you can't really do it again. So I like that as a value card. I think it's slightly better than the Scout. Yeah, just a good card. There are a lot of activated triggered abilities in this set. And sometimes if you like to counter the Cloud Guard, it's not gonna matter that if they kill it. Yeah, this is a solid card. Ooh. Now this is a card that actually has payoff in my deck because it creates a map, which is an artifact, so it's gonna give me an artifact for, well, actually I don't have them, but it gives me an artifact to set Glyph, for example. It also just a 1-drop pirate, so it can wear a pirate hat or get picked up by staunch crewmate. So this is the 1-drop I like. Yeah, as I said, blue is open. And here I think there is an artifact, but I think that the Wayward Scout is so much better. It creates a map that I can use to different things. And this is not a good card, I don't think. So this card is interesting in this deck because it doesn't cast too many cards, but it is an artifact itself. It's a pirate, and it does like pay for. No, so I might just take the mine card here. It's a better artifact, and it creates a treasure. I think it's slightly better. Yeah, blue looks open here. Now we have this card. I think I'm gonna take it. I like this card. It's a 5-mana 4/4, but in the late game you can make a 7-mana artifact that creates a 4/4 every turn. It's an artifact, and it does not work with the roaming throne because it's not a creature. But in either case, I like it more than the whale-faring pirates because it gets all the synergies. Do I take the siren now? Yeah, I think so. I don't like any of these other cards anyway. And I don't need another pirate hat. Waterlogged Hulk is right now not great, but I might just take it. In case we need critical mass of artifacts. Alright, I wield that card. Put in my sideboard though. So I do have a good curve here. I think my curve is pretty cheap, and I have a lot of synergies. The only thing that worries me a little bit is the Council of Echoes might not be turned on that much, but I could just cut it. And if you get to bounce 2 things with the roaming throne. Yeah. So Parasite helps a little bit with that, I guess. Plus, put cards in my graveyard. Okay, so I have a choice between 2 land cyclers here. I think that the blue one is just better, but I don't love the land cyclers when it costs 2 mana, you know. Take the hat. Can't have too many hats on your head. Probably playing the hat, honestly, because we have some pirates. And pirate, pirate, pirate. And not that many, but there's also I can activate the scout, the siren to equip it also. Alright, I got another siren. We shall see how many of those I play. I could just cut the guide wing. It doesn't seem like it has that much synergy in this deck. And I think it's a little weak because it doesn't often have to jump block to get the explorer. So out on that card. Alright. Yes, very good card, but not for me. What is for me though? There's the 2/2 artifact creature that scries 1. I could see myself playing that card. There's also the buried treasure, but not have enough self-mills. So I can take the Sunscribe or the Petrify as my first removal spell. Yeah, I think I have to take Petrify because I don't have that much removal. Do I have any removal? I don't think Council of Echoes counts exactly. So I really need a card like that, and I can probably wield Sunscribe. Ooh, another Spyglass Siren. Don't mind that. I think it's better than the Wrestler, even though this is an artifact. You can also activate the Oaken Siren to crack the map, so it's not like it has that much, like it still has synergy with the Oaken Siren. Unfortunately, Abulo is not an artifact. Mostly bad cards here. I don't mind another River Hurl Scout. It's a perfectly fine card. A blue Secret Squire, if you will. And Secret Squire was good. Oh, do I want a third one? Not really. I think here I'm going to take an actual artifact. And do I want the Gem Guard or the Sunscribe? They're both not great, but the Sun Scrub is slightly better. It also combines with a mine card. You can get a scry every turn if you got a vehicle in play. Too bad it's not Surveil. But yeah. Also, this isn't a horrible target to put like an Explorer on with like my Spyglass and then it has an easier time attack. Probably not playing any of these cards. I do have a reasonable amount of Explore though. And there's the Cogwork Wrestler. I think that's more likely to see some play in my deck. Might be better than the Guidewing. Probably remove the Guidewing now. I think it's fine to play one of these. It's the problem with this card is it can have a pretty low impact on the game, but it can also be nice. So I don't want to play too many of these, but with I do have some ways to spend my mana, so I shouldn't worry too much about flooding out. I don't think. Okay. Again, this card is fine, but it's nothing I necessarily want. I think I might play the Pirate here because I don't have much removal, and it does freeze, and it's a great combo with Abulo if you got an artifact in play. Because stunning something every turn is worth the mana. If you pay 3 mana to stun a creature every turn, it is worth it for the tempo hit you take. So I don't mind that, and I have enough artifacts. Yeah, no. Borderline. Don't think it's great. Don't like the land cyclers. Yeah, so pretty set here. We are an blue-white artifact deck with a lot of non-artifacts. More non-artifacts that I would have liked, but so it goes. Thrash here. Sift maybe. And another one of these. I can probably cut the compass now. Then. Wrestler. As I said, I don't want to play 2 because they are somewhat low impact. If you top deck them in the late game, they may just be trash. Wow, not a Siren. I could play maybe 16 lands. Yeah, I could see it. Here we go. All right, let's see how we're gonna play this. This is best of 3, by the way. Yeah, blue is open. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, I think I might just play 16 lands here because I have 3 Oaken Siren. Yeah, they don't cost everything, but they do cost a lot of cards. And they cost each others as well. I help crack maps. Although I could just cut one of them and play another land instead. Yeah, that's probably better. I don't know. So yeah. Yeah, it seems fine. play here with a perfectly reasonable hand. Probably not gonna play the wrestler on turn 1, but I want to get some value. It's not like this deck is looking to attack too hard. And considering my hand, it looks like I'm gonna have time to play the wrestler. It's not like I'm gonna be stuck on lands here. Hoping to hit. Well, that's fine. Got a 1-2 that drew me a card. It's not bad. Green-white. Green-white is usually not an artifact deck, but 1-1 flying vigilance. Okay. So do I play the wrestle now to prevent a damage, or do I hold it? Not sure, but 1-2, that's gonna put the counter on that. Alright, yes, I'm just playing. It's just saving 2 life. It's not like it's gonna do that much more in this situation. I don't think. Some life here. And not a land. Well, what are you gonna do? I have a lot of flyers in my deck though. Some of them are just 1/1s, but they come with value. Okay, there's a card I also have. And to make a 4/4. This is the kind of game where I... Oh, okay. Could do that, but I think I'm just gonna spend my mana here. So this is the kind of game where I wish I had a draw-free discard one, but I just don't think that card is very good. And I got a lot of ways to spend my mana. Like, so let's say I top deck the first pick rare I got. I could just start flicking like the wrestler or the scout. Oh, that's good for my opponent. Now my opponent gets to draw an extra card. Also, I can't cast spells during my opponent's turn. So that's kind of good. Craft. Yeah, we are probably dead here, but that. I have to equip my 4/4 if I want to have the creature live. One could crew 3/3, but I have to lose the could seal if you want to double block, which I'm fine with because that stops my opponent from drawing extra cards. So I'm actually fine no matter what happens here because I get get rid of my opponent's card or machine for now, but still. Doesn't matter how I order them. In case my opponent has his own cogwork, could I still kill the 3/3? So my opponent gets to explore, but now I can maybe like champ block. And it's hard for my opponent to draw a card now. And I also got to 2 for my opponent, sort of. Okay, my opponent is back on the train. Okay, I'm gonna jump here. I think I should have equipped differently now that I think about it. I should have equipped the other card. Because now I want to craft. Yeah, I equipped the wrong card. Oh well. Now at the very least I threaten a double block, so my opponent needs to spend a counter here to put it on the could seal, so I'm not actually getting punished that hard. Sure. So now Opponent can't attack this turn, I think. Oh, it came to play last turn. Okay. A little confused. Didn't that come to play this turn? I guess not. Oh well. Okay, let's start by casting this. Okay. See. Yeah, I think I need to suicide this to get a card. Alright. The worst, I guess. Don't dare to block here. Probably should. This block I don't really get, but okay. It is, and freeze down the 2-2. I don't want my opponent drawing cards. Alright, my opponent didn't dare to block, which I kind of understand, but it would have worked out better for my opponent. This is out of counters now. Not really sure why my opponent blocked with 2-1, 2-1, 2-3, but okay. Has my opponent any artifact in the yard? Yes, okay. Okay, now we're talking. Wow, that was a sick draw. Let's see. I have to do it now, otherwise it's not gonna come into play. So I have to do this. But also, if I gotta find an artifact, I can make 4/4s. Don't need to do it now though. Wow. Okay, so now my opponent probably needs to kill a Bula, otherwise I'm gonna run away with the game. I can even get a block in and do it. It's a little risky, but so if I want a 4/4, I can blink my Pirate Hat. Thus gets unequipped, but I have an answer for this, I think. Okay, gets a 1/4, no problem. Yep. Right here, opponent. It's 1 mana short of crafting. Yeah, I think it's better to make a 4/4 here than to stun something. Opponent is digging for an answer. Okay, I guess just blink the hat. Can't really attack. Okay. Oh, okay. I can't attack either for the moment. 7. I mean, I can equip, but my opponent has a 1/4 flyer. Okay, blink this. done. Yeah, it's still gonna be that. Yeah, that's a little awkward. I should have thought about that. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. Should have probably. Yeah, that was a little silly, but I'm a little. I haven't played with these cards so much, so. Not sure exactly how to play this. But let's see here. 7 to craft, 3 to craft, 7 to craft. Okay, I'm gonna stun the one for this time. Should have done this last turn. Would have been more life, but okay, nice. There it is. Five, 9. I have 3 blinks. I think I have to start attacking here because I can't just sit around forever. And one doesn't have any good blocks, I don't think. Sure. Clear the board a little bit. I'm gonna blink that one. And now I can pass. Because now I can just block with my 1/1 flyer and blink it. The 2/2, I mean. The only way I could lose is if this gives this tramp. But now I think I'm gonna kill my opponent pretty fast here. Pretty crazy game. Everything turned around once I drew the Abul. I haven't won this game yet, but it's looking way better than it did before I drew it. It looks like I was completely dead then, but now I'm not so sure. Is my opponent considering crafting something? Because I have 2 blinks here, so even if my opponent kills Ubul, I have a stun and a map. Okay, there it is. Let my opponent pay the ward first. And I'm gonna blink the pirate, and now there's no real point in blinking the 1/1 fly, unless I want to get a map. But maybe it's just, I could also blink this, but that doesn't, I mean, it gives me a 4/4. But I lose the ability to make more 4/4s. I'm attacking for a lot though. So my opponent has 2 blockers. Yeah, I think I might just actually be able to kill my opponent if I do that. So yeah. Opponent gets to draw a card here, but unless I want to jump. But I think I'd rather attack with the 1. So there's a card, but I'm gonna get to do crazy stuff on that. And if I attack with everything, my opponent's gotta be dead, right? 12, 14, 16, 17, 20. Yeah. Cool. Four, 4, and take 20. Wow. My opponent found a removal spell 1 turn too late, or maybe 2 turns too late. Okay, so best of 3 it is. My opponent is on band value, I want to say. Wants to pump up creatures, but not sure what exactly I want to bring in. Sift might be better on the play. On the draw it's a little too slow. This card could be decent because it interacts with something my opponent wants to pump up. I still get a map. What do I want to take out? See, my deck is so good. No, it's good. I could take out the pirate hat, but I don't want to take out too many artifacts. Could take out like a sun scribe. But again, that's an artifact. Nah, I think I need. It also seems like my opponent's pretty good at putting counters on stuff, so it's just a temporary solution. See what we get here. Gonna be assaulted harder on the draw, of course, so gonna be a more scary position to be in. But oh, this hand is very good. Wow, sick hand. Even get to town with pirate hat, and maybe the Tidewinder gets to counter something. Might just play the pirate hat next turn. Alternatively, I could play the siren and explore. Yeah, that's probably better, honestly. Okay, that's a good card, but right now it's not the best. So yeah, let's do this. This seems good to put some pressure on. All right, land is not terrible. I don't want to see that the 3/3 here that draws cards. That could be awkward. Although I could maybe counter like cash at some point. And my opponent is on mono green. Okay. Now this is gonna be nice. I get to counter the crew, and then my opponent can't crew it as long as I have the Tidebinder. So that's gotta be sick. My opponent should be a little, of course, a little scared, but yeah. This could be very good. Could also counter the cash at some point. But, oh, 3/4 ward 2. When it attacks, you get yeah. I can't do much about that. At least it doesn't have reach. Yeah, it's gonna be great though. Get to counter that. As long as the Tidebinder is in play, my opponent can't activate it, so that's nice. Yeah. Right. So let's see here. I'm gonna flood board here. See if I find something good. Yeah. Okay, but it's a flyer, so I can attack for 5. And sure, my opponent has a big thing in play, but maybe I can raise it with flyers, you know. As long as you don't give this lifelink, that's okay. Okay, so the ground is well shut down, but it's almost impossible to figure out what this does, but equal to the difference. So I guess that makes it a 3/3. Yeah, okay. All right. My opponent has a 3/3. That is annoying. But let's see. So I guess I start by mapping up like card. Okay, found a land. So I can't really attack. Nearfolk Wizard. Alright, well. So eventually I'm gonna find an answer, I hope, but okay, that's fine. It's a good, but so might just triple block this card. But then my opponent gets counters on this again. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I do have a lot of creatures in play. Kinda wish I had the 5/4/3 now, but what explores that? Probably don't want that. It's a little too slow here, I think. But who knows? So if I attack with everything in the air, I only deal 4. That's not good enough. This game became pretty close, but I could triple block this and get rid of it, lose 3 creatures. So Hans has a 5/5 flyer. I could also block flyer, but that doesn't seem good. 7/8. Okay, it puts counters on itself. Yeah, things are looking a little more awkward now. I guess I shunt then. I can't throw away that many creatures. Go to 10. Do I have a map? Explore on the that one. Draw land. This is hard. But what I could do is like play the pirate hat. Wait. Whip on like one of these. Yeah. Start slamming in the air. Let's hoping to draw spell there. They do 5 damage. Play that. And Quipple like that. And I don't know. No one kept that, yeah, of course. Feels like I'm losing to 1 card, but that's how it is sometimes. So do I have 4 permanents in my yard? No, close, but I'm probably gonna have after this turn. So I could maybe bounce with the 4/4 flyer. Not sure that's enough. So yeah, I'm just gonna. I can't win this. Lost to 1 card. Okay. Yeah. I think. Maybe I remove one of these and put in the bounce spell. Seems like the bounce spell would have been decent in that game. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this because if I draw a land, I have a mine cart and I have other stuff, good stuff. There we go. Gonna lead with the mine cart, of course. Want this on mono white, but does make a 3/3 here. Alright, so what do I want to name with the throne? I have a human pirate, human soldier, so probably human, that doubles up those triggers. So yeah, I'm gonna play this, name human, get double triggers on everything. Could have gotten double treasure, but I think getting double stun and double 1/1s is good. Bolt gets to beat me down some here, but that's okay. I will have a 4/4 blocker very soon. Pirate, human, soldier. I don't think it works with vehicle. I don't think vehicle is a creature type. Okay, that's fine. Bolt gets to attack for 4. So Bolt is winning the race pretty handy right now, but not too worried. Okay. So I have 6 mana. I could play this, but I'm pretty far away from crafting. How about just make 2 1/1s? And I think I'm not gonna attack with 4/4. It just seems stupid. I have a lot of things going on. I'm stupid to raise here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I can get 2 stuns. Also, I might have some more humans in my deck somewhere, so festivities may not end. I also have an artifact in my yard for the guide mural. Which is nice. Want this on mono white. No artifact in the yard. I won't play the 4/4 flyer though. Well, it's a good thing I can stun that down. I think now is the time to do it. But probably stun those because it's just untaps. So now I think I will attack with a 4/4 though. Play that. And I'm not gonna crack the map here using my treasure. There's no reason I can save the treasure. To, like, for example, craft this. Yeah, one has its own free to flyer, but it's okay. Okay. Now we'll crack the map though. The question is on what? I like cracking it on the free. Okay, fine, land anyway. Yeah, now we'll attack here. I think, yeah. Not sure why I attacked with the free, honestly. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, that was kind of pointless. Oh well. Kind of spaced out a little bit there. But I didn't want to attack with my 4/4 because I probably have some more humans in my deck. But now it has find a green though. I have an artifact in my yard. Sure. That's too slow here, I think. Okay. We attack with a 4/4 here. Yes, so. Wow. Okay, that's aggressive. Oh, that was nice. I think I'm gonna put that on the flyer, but let's see. So I have 8, 9 mana. There we go. Attack with. Let's just attack with both. I don't have any more humans. And this makes it hard for my opponent to, like, my opponent has to choose what card you want to double block. You know. Yeah. My opponent takes 4, whereas if I hadn't attacked with this, my opponent would not have taken 4. 4/4 and put that on that, and then my opponent doesn't have any way to attack me. Cool. So opponent still can't craft this. It's important because that could be a way to come back into the game. Okay, there's another flyer. Also gain some life, and that was pretty perfect for my opponent. Oh well. Well, that was annoying. Let's do this. Oh, that was yeah. I think I have to do. Yes, my opponent gains some life, but I get to attack this turn. It's very important. You know what? Let's just attack with everything here. Try to get over the finish line. One takes 8. And I drew an artifact, which is very nice because now I get to make a 4/4. One place that goes up to 7 has 3 blockers. Takes 5, and it's unfortunate, but opponent did not play the flyer. Huh. Okay. Oh man, I wanted to draw a land. All right. Now I don't know if I think I want to attack with the 1/1 now. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should have done that. Ah. Okay. So now my opponent plays the flyer, goes up to 6 and is dead. Not sure why my opponent didn't play the flyer last turn. My opponent has a sweeper. I'm a little confused here. Why did my opponent just play that last turn? Oh well. We got there. Thanks for watching. I don't think Arena can support more than one round, unfortunately.